Hi everybody. This video I've been wanting to make for all of you for a long time, but the content has been very hard for me to talk about. It's going to be hard for me to talk about it now, and probably forever. Today marks 1 year that we all lost Mama. Some of you know Mama was diagnosed with breast cancer and kidney cancer in 2007. Around 2013, 2014, right in there, Mom found out that they missed a spot. It was suspicious. They thought it was a cyst. We heard so many things, but it was cancer. Mama was done being cut on. She wouldn't go ahead, no more biopsies done. So she lived out the rest of her life and as comfortable as she could. She fought a good fight. 2014, I believe it was. Let me check. November the 14th of 2014, I started this. It's a book. All I did was I wrote down some questions on paper, and I started going down to Mama's every day, and every couple of days I'd ask her questions and I'd write down her answers. I asked Mom if she minded doing this, and she didn't mind doing this at all. Let me just read this to you, okay? This will explain it all. But I knew that this book would be around when Mom was gone. And it'd be like having a piece of Mom, and when we'd get to missing her, we could pick this book up and read her words. Read her suggestions, almost like reading her advice. One day, during one of my afternoon visits with Mama, I asked her if she would answer a few questions for me. And she said, why? And I told her I wanted to make a book for us to have all about her. Well, she, Mom, she giggled and she said, yes, I can do that if all I have to do is sit here. So the book began on November the 14th of 2014. So every day or every other day I would ask her a few questions. The questions asked were random, and the answers are in her own words. I did not add anything to it. I didn't take anything away. It was what it was. It's how Mama said it. She knew that this would be around after she was gone, and understood that this would be like having her or a piece of her still with us. So, know that this comes from her heart, and she loved us all more than anything. Her words still can be felt. I hope you all can read the whole thing one day and feel her words in love. I love you all, but she loved us all more. And I put my name. That's my intro to this book to explain why it's made. The reason I'm doing this video is you guys have time. Some of you do. Some of you don't. I'm sorry. Write down your questions. Here's what I did. On one side, I did the questions and the answers. And on the other side, I put pictures. This is my mom. This is my mom. This is her sisters. Okay? And her brother. Okay? This is my mom and her sister. I put pictures on one side, questions on the other. Then, there's a bunch of them, believe me, but there was like 6 pages that I didn't get answered. These were important things to Mom. The whole book is pictures of Mom. It ain't, it's not pictures about me, about my siblings, about it. It was about Mom, and it was about us having something of her. She was beautiful. This is, look, see, I came across pictures where Mom was pregnant here. She was pregnant with Chris. She was so young. She's pregnant with Randy here. I have 4 older brothers. You know, men. They just don't keep track of things. So it's kind of like having these pictures. If they can hang on to this book, they'll have these pictures forever. But if they were to have them individually, they couldn't keep track of them. They can pick this book up and look at it anytime they want. So on one side, I did questions. On the other side, I done pictures. I even put little footnotes to explain the pictures, what they are. These were her grandbabies. Beautiful, 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 beautiful grandbabies. And these were her recipes. And one of them is written in her own handwriting. I scanned these all to my computer. Everything you're looking at. I scanned to my computer and then I uploaded it. And I used the program from Hewlett Packard. It's Hewlett Packard's Photo Creations. I'm sorry if you guys can't see this and I'm moving around too much. I titled my book, you can choose to do softcover, hardcover, whatever. It's called Afternoons with Momma. That's what I titled this because this is what this was. You guys got time to make one of these. I made one for me and each one of my siblings. It could be what their favorite color was. It could be their favorite song. What do they feel about politics? What was their wildest time? What's their fondest memory? You think you know your parents? You don't. Trust me, you don't. Mama passed away, and I had all of the papers. And I started putting this together for her. She wanted to leave this for us. Okay? I'm sorry. I worked on this every day while I was grieving for her, and I'm still grieving, but when I read her words as I was typing them in, and yes, they're typed in, there's over 300 questions in this book. I felt like she was sitting right beside me talking to me. And when I read them, it's like she's here. I know. She's here. I can't see her or hear her. But this, trust me, if you can do something like this for your family, for your siblings, for yourself, I strongly advise it. It was done with Hewlett Packard Photo Creations, and the last page was something that I found. Mama had these papers. She just loved them. I'd like to read this to you if you don't mind. To those I love and those who love me. When I'm gone, release me, let me go. I have so many things to see and do, and mustn't tie yourself to me with tears. Right. Be happy that we had so many years. I gave you my love, you can only guess. how much you gave to me in happiness. I thank you for the love we each have shown, but now it's time I traveled on alone. So grieve a while for me if grieve you must. Then let your grief be comforted by trust. It's only for a while that we must part, so bless the memories within your heart. I won't be far away, for life goes on, so if you need me, call and I will come. Though you can't see or touch me, I'll be near, and if you listen with your heart, you'll hear. All my love around you, soft and clear. And then when you must come this way alone, I'll greet you with a smile and welcome home. So this became a journal, a photo album, a recipe book, memory book, jokes. Mom, you know Mommy had the funniest, she had a wicked sense of humor, and it was awesome. Oh my God, we were so blessed. You guys, we were so blessed. She, in her own handwriting, you guys. Songs that she liked to play on the organ that she wrote out in her own handwriting are in this. You know, I didn't ask her to do it. Some of the stuff she just done on her own, and I come across it. If you decide to do this, dig deep. Some people stick stuff in Bibles, you guys, and you would be amazed at stuff you'll find that people are hanging on to. And I'm rambling. I've been rambling, and I'm sorry. I am so sorry for wasting y'all's time. But I wanted you guys to know about this, because some of you do have time to do this. Whether it be for your own kids, your siblings, another parent, for when, if you lose another parent. I love y'all, and thanks for listening to me ramble. One more thing. If you look back here, let me point, right there, that cabinet that's lit up by the door, I took all Mom collected miniatures, and to get rid of anything of hers, it just was too hard. My brother Randy bought me that cabinet at a thrift store, and what it is, curio cabinets are $300. We found this at a thrift store for next to nothing. I mean, I want to say it was something like $10 or $12 or something like that. Randy, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. It cost more to get it delivered than it did to buy it. But I put all my mom's stuff in it, and it's by the front door on a light switch, and I can hit it and light it up, and it stays dust free, and it's out of the way, and it creates a night light, and I look at it, and it warms my heart. Now I hope all of this helps you guys out, because it happens. We all can be in denial. It happens. I'm going to stop because I'm going to lose it. I love you guys. I hope this helped. Okay? If you can, do it. They're not cheap. I'm going to be honest with you, they're not. But even if there was one made, it would be worth it for the family to look at. Maybe during reunions or something. My love to you all. Bye.